games. Don't care about them. Start new game. I'm fine with the settings as we had them. It's pretty much mostly default settings all the way through. The Vord. I still don't know why they don't leave the flag setting. Everything else gets saved, but the flag. Why? Why does the flag get changed? Alright, let's jump in. I might restart a few times if I don't like what the map looks like. That's my habit. Yeah, I've played Distant Worlds 1 many times over the decade or whatever, how long it's been around. In its original form, not much, because it was pretty bad. And then Distant Worlds Universe when it arrived and so on. But it's been a really long time. And I've just dabbled in Distant Worlds 2 a few times since it released. Pretty much waiting for it to get fixed and improved and fixed and improved. So I don't have extensive gameplay time in at any one point in time recently that I can kind of draw on. I understand most of the basics, but none of the fine details. Would I recommend Distant Worlds 2 over the other one? I would, because performance is going to be way better and it looks better on modern computers and modern monitors. You're going to have a really tough time if you're playing on a higher end monitor. By higher end, I mean like anything made in the last decade. But, so yeah, I think it's more accessible in its current form. Had you already played hundreds or 1,000 hours of the original one, you might prefer it for various reasons that I'm not going to go into. But I can't recommend anybody who has not played anything in the series to go play the original one. All right, what do we got? Unfortunately, I hate this setup. Well, maybe not. Tell me, that's a forest moon next to our continental. We can tech our way into improving the habitability of this. I don't like starting on as a moon of a gas giant because we don't get our own moon and we don't get an asteroid ring, both of which are really, really helpful. So unless there's a lot recommending this system, and it's a pretty crowded system, we got a lot of planets. That's good. 2 gas giants we might be able to get Kazlon off of. Nothing else that looks remotely habitable. Yeah, nothing else remotely habitable. So, what's our stellar look like? Not too bad. Not too many nebulae nearby. Decent distance between us. There may or may not be another empire back here, but we got a pretty dense cluster right here we can work with a couple of directions we can go. Let's give it a go. Let's not just restart a bunch. Alright, so first up, you are not whatever this name is. You are Vormitopia. Vormitopia. Then you are Control 1, hotkey. Next up, I want to, let's see, cancel the construction ship. Can't cancel all this stuff. Get building the space station first. Alright, space station before anything else. Then I want funding levels. Let's see, no reserve. And it doesn't really matter right now. We'll fix that later. Alright, research. We want... No, we want early warp field. Then I might hold off on the next one. Alright, let's just get that done first. Dismiss! Yes, we are democracy. Hey, who said you could build a cargo shuttle? 75. 82. Come on, get those components installed. 18 to go. 2 more weapons. 1 more weapon. Alright, weapons complete. Hangers up next. Come on, hurry up. Got things to do. Sure are taking your time on that hanger. Oh, you're doing the general first? Oh, hanger's complete now. 7 parts. Alright, spaceport is up. Now, we'll tell you to build a couple of scouts and a constructor. Scientist has shown up. Spy has shown up. Did it automatically go on counter-espionage? How's our leader doing? Hey there, Prime Minister. Spiritual and labor-oriented, huh? At least we didn't get the colony happiness negative. Hyperspace technology discovered. Cool. That was actually fairly quick. Alright. We got that going. Let's do... We're not worried about weaponry or systems, those systems for a while. Go straight for research. Yep, go get those warp drives. Oh, you're going to go back to the planet and have the planet do them remotely? Send up the shuttles. I'm not sure why you're not doing it here. And immediately go in for retrofitting. You just popped out, damn it. All right. Now he'll get moving doing some useful stuff. Yep, zip. Off to survey our gas giant, see if we've got Caslon, which we do. Now we'll start get to some exploration of our system here. We'll see how bad it is. Then I can decide whether I want to stay or not. Other gas giant? Yep, other gas giant. Okay, what do we got? We've got 100% Caslon. Wow. 87 Krypton, 67 Argon. That's quite the fueling point. $100. Okay, mining. New mining locations. Go get that built. Yeah, I don't often see 100%. I've seen it a few times, but not a ton. Oh yeah, I forgot to look at what we've got in our... Whoops. Oh, come on. Hey, what happened to my hotkey? Hey, Vormitopia, hotkey 1. What do we got? We got carbonite 70, really bad steel, and some polymer, and one we haven't unlocked yet. That's not great. We also got Megalos Nut, a colony development bonus. Pretty minor one. So carbonite and polymer good, but we got steel problems. How's our progress doing on this other gas planet? Ten seconds. Jumping away. 60%. So we got 100% and a 60% Caslon. That's really, really good fueling options for us here in our home system. But yeah, the homeworld's trash. I agree. I agree 100%. Don't care about the new general. Crash research that thing. Hopefully we have another research location somewhere here in our home system. Alright, our first Caslon mining station is up. Need more. How many do I want? Let's do 2 more. Yeah. More polymer. Another luxury. Oh, there's our other research right there. 17% construction research. Alright. Assumed there would be one. So, research. There we go. Can't afford it. Alright, we'll get that as soon as we can. Offloading ore. Actually, you're onloading ore. Go get them all. Well, we got rocks. We got rocks. We got 11% colony happiness from the idyllic warm climate. Well, that's actually pretty good. That is a lot of colony happiness. Mebnar. Yep, queue them all up. I'll try to get more ships built as I can. Alright, that'll be it for our ship purchases until we get out of the solar system. Ooh, research lab's done. Alright, what are we going to work on? I think I'm going to go for expanded civilian. And then possibly, I'm not going to go for planetary governments. I can't yet. I'll probably pick up the other early commercial ship bonuses. 4.5 years. Ouch. I need to get that other research station up. Cannot afford to build. I know. I spent all my monies because I'm a big dummy. Need that research bonus. Need more freighters and such being built using our shipyards. Pay me. Pay me! See how many of the basic resources we can plug here in our local system. Better be all of them. Or near all of them. At least the most common ones. Ouch, where'd my money go? Where'd you go, money? That's not good. We're starting to get some cash flow issues. I need the private economy to start spending that cash. That's partly what I hope this will do. It's we're up to 9 years. Ouch. Cuprica. Might have overdone it a bit. Probably shouldn't have built quite so many ships. Why do you have no mission? I've queued up plenty of stuff. You're not... Whoa. You're not real yet. You're leaving the construction yard, that's why. That makes more sense. Now you're queued up to build something. Hopefully once we get these mining stations up, more freighters will get purchased by the... Ooh, we jumped up in cash. Once we get the mining stations up, the civilians will start buying freighters to haul the materials from the mining stations. So we're just kind of in a waiting game for infrastructure. Yes, build that. Nice. Over at... Whoa, look at that moon. Nice place. Well, we're definitely done. Alright, that'll be plenty. We'll run out of things to scan long before I get out of the solar system tech-wise. 2.8 years. How much? Oh, yeah, pay it. Pay it! 1.4, that's better. That'll get us the colony ship, medium mining ships, passenger ships, and fuel tankers. I'll need to make sure I pick up the other... Well, it's going to be a while before passenger ships mean anything, really. But still, we're just waiting on all of these stations to get built, pretty much. I think after that, I might jump straight for the warp tech. Get us out of the solar system as quick as we can. Hopefully we don't have space spiders as neighbors again. Transporting cargo, bringing in stuff from the mines. Cool. That's going to help tremendously. So we've got 73 research now, 2 research stations, construction and hyperdrive bonuses. Our scientist is hanging out there. That'll shorten the time frame. We're down to 98 days. How are we doing on construction ships? No mission? I don't think so. All right, give me... Oops. Missing resources. Oh, crap. Are we out of steel? See, that's not good. If we're out of steel, we're screwed. Oh, boy. Yeah, we're out of steel. We didn't have a close resource of the basic, most important type. Now I can't build steel mining locations, and we're not going to have any income from it. Those rocks that we saw are the only place I can get any, and they're all terrible percentages. All right, we might be done already. Ooh, look at that. 95% steel production, but I can't click on it. Hate it when I run into this problem. Usually I have steel on the home planet or the moon or the rock asteroid belt when I don't have this kind of a setup, with us being a moon of a gas giant. So I forgot about the one of the most important parts, and then I queued up a whole bunch of constructions. Let's see. Let me go look at building a large mining station there. It's pretty much too late. 8 steel is not going to get me out of my hole. Yeah, I think we're screwed. I resource starved myself. Didn't realize how quickly I was going to run out of that resource, and didn't have a source ready for it. We'll watch our stockpile for a little bit. There could be some in transit. Maybe. $51, $55. How much do I need? I need that one to get built. Yeah, we need 216 steel. So we'll just watch the trickle, and hopefully it gets over 200. We could be buying it from the galactic market. That's probably where this trickle is coming from. Where we're paying cash to bring it in. We just got to wait out the delay until we have enough to set up that mine. Guess we'll just watch that number tick down instead of watching the other number tick up. 95% steel is pretty good, so that'll help, but we're definitely going to need a lot more. It's one of the core basic resources for building so many things. Ah, what the hell? Oh, never mind. Cue it! Cue it! Go build! Of course. The planet itself has got 95%. Why has it got listed twice? That's weird. I don't know what the deal is there. And then we're going to have steel in all of these asteroids. Later, when our mining rigs have greater range, I can do like one mining station here, and it'll capture all 3 of these in the range of the lasers. Same thing like down here. So we'll just put a few scattered around, and we should be able to get it done. The percentages indicate basically the speed at which you're going to pull the resources out. So if you have a mining laser tech that the mining laser harvests 20 per round or per turn, you'll get the full 20. If it's a 50% resource, you'll only get 10 if you have a laser that does 20. So it's always just percentage based of whatever your capacity of your mining instrument is. The resources effectively are infinite. They never go away. So you can't mine out a location. It's all based on just speed of removal of the material. But it's assumed that all resources are essentially infinite. But a higher number is always better. You always want a higher number. So right now, part of what's happening is the civilian economy knew that I was out of steel. So they're sending mining ships over as opposed to me building a mining base. So this is the ore hauler. And they've got a mining engine. So the mining engine you can see here, right here, it says mining rate 12.0. So if it was a 50% steel location, we'd only get 6 units per second instead of the full 12 units per second. Then it has a mining range for asteroids. So he could park in a location and he could mine any asteroids within the 2500 range and so on. So they're sending basically cargo hauler mining ships over to a resource location where they know we have a shortage, and they're mining it and then hauling it back to the station. So, all right, the immediate crisis is over. So we're working on this. Finish it up quicker, please. I want to hold my cash over at 25 grand. So when we go out of our out of our star system, it'll trigger the Ghost Fleet event, and we'll need 25 grand to pay for the Ghost Fleet to join us. And I think this time I'm just going to scrap all the Ghost Fleet ships. We'll get 4 ships usually with the Ghost Fleet. I'm just going to scrap them. I might actually scrap the Starbase too, for the tech and resources and such. We'll see. Yeah, your private economy, they act on their own. I can't directly control them, but they have to use my facilities to build the ships. So they'll see an economic opportunity, a resource that need that is not being met. They'll then go requisition a hauler or miner from my shipbuilding facilities. I get paid. That's how some of this money shows up. And they also have to pay me for fuel and things like that the Empire is in control of directly. So there's various ways to make money off of the civilian economy, but they do their own thing. I have no direct control over what ships they purchase, where they send them, and so on. So sometimes I'm at their mercy when I'm not paying attention enough to actually do things properly. But all of the resources, so this mining station here, this mining station right here has got all of these resources stockpiled now. So these freighters are coming in to pick them up and deliver them to the central storage point, which is what the space stations act as. These act as central storage points. So we've got, I forget where they show it. No, that. There we go. Not the weaponry. Resources, there we go. So I can, it shows on-hand resources here at the space station, what level we're trying to maintain, and the computer's keeping track of all this. And I can increase or decrease the levels that I want to tell it to maintain of certain things. So it sees that we've got a lot of Aculon, we're only trying to maintain 427, so essentially there's a surplus, and they're not going to put much emphasis on trying to move that material. So there's a lot going on, but the resources are all very, very granular, meaning they actually have to move from the point of mining to a station, then get loaded into a construction ship, travel out to where something needs to be built, and then they get consumed in the build process. So it's all very, very, very detailed in what's going on. All right, so once this finishes up, we're going to be able to go out of our star system, and that's when things are going to get a little interesting. So I'm going to try to speed this up, but I got to wait a little while. I can't afford it right now. So to crash research this is going to cost $34,000, so we can't afford it. We're going to have to let it progress a bit before we can pay for speeding it up. Oh no, it's $21,000 out of the $34,000 I've got on hand. And crash researching basically doubles the speed. You're throwing money at the problem. Super funding it. I think we've probably got most of the exploration done. Retrofitting. Everybody's retrofitting into the new power systems, the new reactors. And I think they're done exploring. We'll find out. Once they get done retrofitting, if they go no mission, that means we've completely explored the system we're in. I'd be surprised if we've finished exploring all of the asteroids, but looks like we have. So yeah, if they've done the asteroids, all of these little rocks, then we're completely done. So all the explorers are just going to sit around doing nothing until we get this tech done. Travel time between stars and such, there's two different speeds. There's essentially how fast they are just moving like from here to here, and then there's warp drive speed. They're two different systems, two different engines and such. And the first warp technology you get basically lets you scoot around inside your own solar system. The second warp technology unlocks being able to move between the stars. And then it gets faster and faster after that. Your range expands and expands and expands as you get the higher and higher level warp drives. But you got to pair the warp drive with the reactors. Otherwise, you won't have enough power being generated to actually fully power the warp drive. You can get into a situation where your power flow just isn't enough for your systems, and you end up having to do short warp jumps instead of their full effective range. It's somewhat complicated. I need to carefully double-check this list to make sure we get more steel and a few other critical resources locked in. So notice the numbers are changing a bit. They're higher because ranges have changed. So they're all still pretty bad, and we don't have that many options here. So I don't really want to build all of these. I want to wait till we get out of the star system and see what we have nearby. There might be much better opportunities, and I don't want to use up all my resources and construction ships building suboptimal mines all over the place here in our home system. So we'll take a look at this here in a bit. Two years. So the ones with little spikes coming off are haulers. These are cargo shuttles. I think some of these, I'm not sure why they differentiate. Skip drive. Yeah, no mining whatsoever. Do these have, I think these have the mining. Yeah. So the ones with the little spikes coming off of them have mining engines. So they're essentially miners. Well, they're coming out to probably mine. I'm not sure which one they're mining. Where are you going? You are mining the planet, and then you're going to offload at the spaceport. All right. Sounds good. Can't control you, so, you know, get down with yourself. All right, colony development. Brequian berries. Sure. We'll go get those eventually. Yeah, plus 12. We want 20 or higher, preferably. So that little moon next to us isn't quite good enough. We'll need to do some terraforming to get that to an acceptable number. 50%. We're in range. 11 grand. Yeah. That gets us down to 235 days. Pretty good cash sitting around. We'll be able to pay for the Ghost Fleet. We're hoping for no real close neighbors. Which I think the stupid Diute are kind of coded in to appear near The space spiders, that is, are coded to appear near the wherever the player shows up. $130 days. Did I restart? I did. We got totally conquered. Space spiders got me just like I thought they would. So we started brand new about 10 minutes ago. $70 days. It's going to be an important day. A bunch of ships are going to come in for retrofit. So what are we going to grab after that, though? Once that's done, we got expanded civilian. Is it going to be time to go? Ouch. Now I need more research before we go for that one. I think we better go pick up the early stuff. Yeah, let's go grab those. I'm expecting a lot of ship movement when this hits 100%. Oops. Assuming I unpause it and let time go by. Okay, here come the ships, all piling in for retrofit. Too bad I don't have more construction yards. I only have the one construction yard. Can actually, if you remove the weaponry and stuff, you can fit a second construction yard, but for the moment, I'm letting the computer handle all the ship design stuff, so I'm not going to mess. Till I get a handle again back on the other aspects of the basic gameplay. Then I'll start trying to fiddle with things again. It just gets stupid complicated. The ship design stuff and automation settings and upgrade options and retrofit options and it just gets really complicated. Especially when you're trying to do redesigns and what hulls can be used, and turns my brain into a pretzel. Alright, so have we got our first exploration ship heading outward? Is that going to be the one? You going to go zip? Yep. Zip. Outward he goes. Why did you pick that place? Oh, because we already had 3 other guys head out the other directions. 4 other guys. Alright, it's acceptable. He was the last one out. I didn't see the other ones take off. Already know about Gravelex at this one, huh? Oh, that's a terrible system. Terrible. 1 gas giant, 1 marshy swamp, and a few other small ones, huh? How about over here? 2 gas giants, a forest planet. Again, a pretty small system. And the rest of them... Damn, Gravelex all over the place. Ah, another trash system. Look at this. 1 volcanic and 1 moon. Jeez. Well, this is not looking good. New election. And another total trash planet. Oh my god. This is not looking good. I'm feeling the need to restart again. If all the rest of these I'm near are all complete trash systems, I'm going to feel put upon by the RNG. We're just going to say screw this and start over. Yeah, that's a decent sized one. 2 gas giants. Bunch of rocky ones. The Ghost Fleet. Alright, Ghost Fleet. Pay them. Hey there, Ghost Fleet. Integrated into our empire. Alright, now I'll get rid of all of this stuff. We'll go see what system they started in. Oh, we got the fission research done. Cool. New tech. Early beam weapons. Alright, so... Ghost Fleet started way over here. Varakta. Another pretty terrible system. Size-wise, anyway. Who knows? Other than we're getting a lot of gas giants, so I mean, fuel probably won't be a problem, but the rest of it's looking pretty bad. So, here's the Ghost Fleet base. Hey there, Ghost Fleet base. Sentinel defense systems, Intimidator surge blast, concussion missiles. See, double construction yard in theirs, and they even got a starfighter bay. It seems pretty far away. Can our ships actually, anything other than our explorers get over there? I mean, they've got the range quite a bit. How about, show me a constructor. We're in range. Alright. We'll keep going. Oh yeah, show me the ships. So you guys, though, I think I'm just going to trash. We're going to try to... salt pods. They're not really... These aren't really that far ahead of us. Yeah, they're not far enough ahead of us. I'm not going to worry about it. I remember in the past they were stronger. And then it probably was a good idea to go ahead and take them apart. But I don't think they're strong enough or teched up enough for me to worry about taking them apart. We'll keep them. Well, that's the thing. They don't have much tech I don't already have. they're pretty low tech. In the past, they were stronger, and taking them apart was a pretty good idea. But I don't think it's going to be worth it right now. So, we'll just let them hang here near Vormatorpia Spaceport and be guard duty for us. So, they are set to defensive, defend, the tactics. Let's set them to, I'm just going to set them to stay right here. Set them to same location. Normal. Yeah, that should keep them here. Basic rec complete. Cool. Did we get any new research locations yet? Not yet. Okay. Time to start thinking about, you know, getting some more stuff built. Have we researched? Yeah, there we go. All right, let's zoom out. So that would be a refueling point. Hell yeah, go do that. Colony development, some Tiderios, and some colony development. All right, go ahead and get that one started. Oh, look at that rock. 76 Mebnar and 77 steel. Okay, get one started over there, as well as a refueling point. So that gets us a refueling point here, which we had already with the Ghost Fleet base. And then it gets us a refueling point down here. So that's good. Hopefully this one... We haven't done the gas giants yet. He's still scanning down this outer one. Alright, we'll get more. Let's see... I'm gonna hold off on that one. Osalia. What are we looking at as? We need to get a hexadorium and beryllium. Otherwise, we've got a little bit of production and stockpile of most of the rest, initially at least. Alright, let's just leave it alone. I don't want to overwhelm my economy yet. Uh-oh. God damn it. The Hive already going after one of my stations. Oh my god. Here in my home? Here in my home! You gotta be kidding me. I have the hive attacking me now. This is so bad. This is so bad. Alright, I think we're gonna have another restart. Gotta be kidding me. This is my other gas giant. How strong are these things? 1,300 strength. Wow. Yeah, my poor fleet's gonna get roasted. just annihilate me. Goodbye, silly messages I don't care about. They coming in? Where are they going next? Is it blow one thing up and leave, or is it keep blowing stuff up? I don't know the behavior of the hive. They jumped around a lot previously. That should mean, like I said, the space spiders are probably near again. Alright, we'll try to rebuild it. Oh, that's a different one. We're already building there. Alright, rebuild. How's our exploration doing? I haven't gone outward much. My initial explorers are still sitting exploring the systems down before traveling again. Wurtle, huh? An Ardalus. Well, I can't deal with an Ardalus. I can't deal with anything right now. Ardalus, Gravelex, they're all too strong. Just stay away from him. Get some more ships going. 4 of you, 2 of you. And a couple of fuel tankers. And let's speed this stuff up. How you doing, civilians? Big old pile of cash. An ancient fortress. Oh my god. We found one of these systems so close to us. Lovely. Yeah, this is one of those super planet defense things. Strength 2,400 for each fortress. Oh, 1,600 and 1,600. And then also cruisers. I think these are derelicts. Maybe not. I'm not sure. Capture defense platform. Overseen by the Actarians on behalf of the Freedom Alliance. Advanced force awaiting reinforcements. Ah. Hey, buddy. You should leave. You're probably going to get blown up before you can. You getting interdicted? I can't tell. I think he's dead. Think he died. Fading miracle. Okay, so yeah, hopefully my stupid exploration ships will stay out of there. 5640. Okay, so that and the Gulf of Stars is somewhat effectively going to block my move that direction. So we get much better movement tech. So, you know, the Hive took care of that pesky ghost fleet that I had. At least we're not having to pay upkeep on those guys. Alright, what's going to be next? That gets the first column of the basic ship systems. Get some engines, because we've got a lot of progress on it, and I think I want the sensors and stuff next. And let's actually get storage systems ahead of those. Yeah, I have the tech tree set up to only show the next researchable tech in each category. So this list is going to expand out to the right quite a long ways. So it's going to just keep going and going and going. But it's set to only show me whatever's next in line that has not been researched. So that's why it's capped out currently. So as we advance our warp drive technology, we started here, which unlocked that one. We finished that, which unlocked that one, and it's going to keep going. And there's a lot of branching and cross-connecting and things you can't research. There's some racial specific ones that you can't get without stealing it from them or trading it or things like that. So a lot going on. You can also play with I think it all revealed. You can play with it randomized somewhat. So there's a lot of options when you do your world setup or your galaxy setup. Alright, we got construction ships sitting around. That is not acceptable. New stuff. And another exploration ship. Alright. Scenery bonus, that's for tourism. We're not going to work into that quite yet. Yeah, let's go for that one. Colony development 6% is pretty good. Definitely that one. Oh, there we go. That's more like it. That's going to be our steel and Acula, or Mebnar production center for quite a while, looks like. We'll get one more of the big concentrations, call it good for now. Whoa. Plus 24, huh? We need to start establishing contact with these guys. Let's, starting at -2 is pretty good, actually. Speak with them. Send a gift. A big fat gift. The reason I'm interested is plus 24 human suitability. So it's high enough that we could send a colony ship over. We just have to get these guys on our side. So I need to be sending them gifts for a while and establishing relations. So we won't be able to do much else with them for a bit. Offer limited trade agreement. They accepted. Cool. If I try to send another gift, it tells me we're not allowed to until time passes. So we've got to wait a little over a year before we can send another gift, which is fine. We'll just let our bonuses stack up with the trade agreement. It'll increment up for a while, and we'll get an escalating "you've given us gifts" bonus, and eventually we'll get it high enough that we can send a colony ship over. For the moment, though, we'll have to leave them alone. Let's go back home. Yeah, when you set your galaxy up, you have all sorts of controls over the starting conditions of both you and the other empires that are going to be in the galaxy. You can set how many empires, you can set what races you want if you want to get specific about it. You can set their starting tech levels, starting development levels, whether they're on multiple planets or one planet. You have a whole bunch of control. Lots and lots of options for the player to pick from. I mean, you can pick really small galaxies with a lot of empires that are heavily developed. If you just want to get straight into a massive, massive fleet engagement with a whole bunch of empires, you can set just you and one other race in a huge empire, huge galaxy. If you just want to expand and do your own thing for a long time before you fight anything, you got all sorts of controls over how you can set your game up. I'm playing mostly default settings, 12 empires other than me. Out in this galaxy. So if we zoom out here, that's the size of the galaxy we're playing in currently, which is also variable. You can change lots of stuff about the galaxy setup. Yeah, I've always been more a fan of the start from nothing and build up and control everything right from the beginning. More so than the starting everything established. But if you're looking for more of a space war game experience, then that's something you can do. Lots of player agency in how to set how to set things up, and there's also editors you can use for various things. I don't care about a Gravel X attack. Alright, we got cash. We're going for storage systems next. Let's go ahead and pay for that to crash research. Get it faster. How's our private economy doing? They're still sitting at 200 with a cash flow. We are sitting at a little bit of a cash flow. We haven't seen any pirates yet. I'm kind of surprised we haven't had any pirates yet in either run. We only had the one pirate in the first run. We're still fully funded. No new research locations. No new research locations. Alright, time to check our miners. Actually, first. Everybody's busy but one. Is it time to get more? Might do like 2 or 3 more exploration ships and 2 more construction ships. Alright, let's get those going. So this symbol means there's already a mining ship queued up to go build that. We got another Kazlon. Oh, no, we don't want to build there. We got to stay out of that system. No, we're not building in Kashyyyk. It's a death trap. Let's switch this to no asteroids. Make the list a little shorter. We've got enough asteroid mining going on now for the basic steel and Mebnar. Yeah, I don't really see anything I want to queue up. I guess we don't have much Tobrulian moss for the colony development bonus. Fine, it's close. Kazian crystals. None of the really good stuff. Hey, where are you going? So the resources also are they're different rarities. So you can see usually from the credit amounts, you can tell. But we'll show by price. And all resources. So Loros fruit, 100 credits. Zentabia fluid, 95 credits. No, we haven't found a single source of any of the top. Probably half of the resource list. Yeah, we have to get all the way down to the middle of the list before we get to Brequian berries at $9.2 space bucks. All right, keep going. Fuel tanker. Didn't I queue that up a long time ago? Well, speaking of being raided by pirates, I wondered when they were going to show up. We have Space Spider Pirates, huh? Iron Security encountered. Pirates! Alright, so it's about time you guys showed up. So basically they're going to extort me for protection money. They're going to do a protection racket. 125 credits a month, or whatever the time period is. So we're going to say yes. I don't want to fight them. We'll just buy them off. So they are minus 10, huh? Displeased with us, minus 10. So it's not a terrible starting position. We're going to throw money at these guys too. And if we can get this to a plus, about plus 12, depends a bit, but usually between plus 11 and plus 14, I can get them to switch to a military or non-aggression or whatever the next relationship status is, which will erase the protection agreement. So right now, we now have a drain on our budget in tribute that we're paying out per annum. We want to clear this off our books as quickly as possible. So I'm going to send them money to try to clear this off the books. We can also improve our relationship with the pirates by accepting things they want to sell to us. They're going to sell me maps of nearby star systems and contact with other empires and so on. The more of those, or each of those that I agree to, will increase their status with us. So we're going to try to say yes to as many of those as we can, and then we'll occasionally, when I have cash, send them a gift, and then we'll get them converted. And those pirates are actually going to be helpful for us in some ways, because I can try to steal tech off of them. I'm not going to try to do that yet. I've only got the one spy. But eventually we're going to try to grab tech off of them if I don't find other primary empire opponent to deal with before then. Come on, guys, sell me something. So I want the sensors because that speeds up my my exploration ships, so they can move from planet to planet much faster. If they can get the sensor stuff done faster. Ambassador, new construction ship, new exploration ship, and unknown items. Cool. Storage systems are done. That's a pretty big one. That'll improve range a fair amount. Storage systems. So that got us the fuel cell upgrade, larger fuel capacity, and also the cargo bay, larger capacity there for our freighters and haulers. It's weird how even the smallest secondary thing can be critical. Yeah, it takes a while to get these ships out when you've only got one construction bay in your spaceport. Alright, we've got cash. Time to go pay the pirates. Hey, you guys. Let's chat. Send a gift. That got us all the way to +8 on its own. So if they will just send me a map or two, I could get them in a range of being able to cancel that protection agreement already. There we go. They're selling us a system map, 3,600 credits. So we're currently at +8. So when we say yes to this, we jump to +11. So if they do that one more time, we're close. We're close. I don't think they'll let me... Yeah, they won't do non-aggression yet. Too soon. We have to wait a little bit. They'll propose it themselves if I can push the points a little higher. Problem is my gift to them is going to degrade as time passes. Independent colony of Bhaskaras. Hey there, Bhaskaras. -30. Well, that didn't go well. Very hostile to us. Catastrophically bad initial communication. Yep, that's pretty bad, all right. $1 billion Bhaskarans on a volcanic planet, huh? Okay, good to know. We'll see what we can do with those guys. Haunted Consortium. Uh-oh. Another pirate faction. Ah, Daiut. Again with the spiders. I'm not sure I'm a fan of always being near the spiders. So that kind of cuts off that direction. I got this hostile thing here. And a Gulf of Stars. And I got the Daiut real close to this other planet that I'm enjoying. So this is not good. First contact. Alright. Let's get the ambassador rolling. Go to... I want to go to the Daiut, not to the Independence. Can I not reach them? I should be able to reach them. Well... If I can get to the Bhaskara, why can't I get to the Daiut? Let's let a little time pass. Unknown items detected. Yeah, we'll figure those out. Sentinel of Erdwillen at the Haunted Consortium. Is that the pirate faction we just discovered? Yep. Hey, you guys. I would like to... you won't do a protection agreement? Really? You didn't even ask me. They'll reject me paying them money. I always find that funny. All I want to do is give you money, and you say no? Neg 34. Man, are they hostile. Alright, I guess they're just going to blow my ships up. Not much I can do. Oh. Pirate base? Might be a pirate base in the area. I don't think my my exploration ship's going to get out of there. Oh yeah, he's already had his engines destroyed. He's done. Yeah, it's pretty hostile over that way. That's not good.